Hmm. So, just finished Elven Alienage. Landsmeet. I'm not going to do all of the side missions. That just isn't going to happen. But I'll see if I can pick up the more interesting ones. Current fair hideouts. Current hideout of band of Quanari mercenaries. Simple item deliveries are not something I would touch really. They're just a waste of time.
Got it.
You're dull as hell, and if we're not that desperate for experience or money, so I'm just gonna skip them.
All right, all right.
Okay, yeah, there's no real difficulty in handling these. Mercenary hunt. You have eliminated the Kadanfe mercenaries. We could kill Ambassador again, but I don't think we will.
Can I get you
Fighting against mercenaries
so
is
get off
one
my
thing.
back?
Assassinating some kind of ambassador not would be something I'm interested in. There would have to be a lot more weighty reason than just doing an assassin contract.
I shall.
So, where to next? A lot of these are missions for the bands. The people I guess, who will vote in the landsmeet. Yeah, almost all of these are now related to the landsmeet. 5 scrolls of Banastor. We missed. I have no idea how many do we have. So I'm not gonna go specifically hunt for them. So I have no idea what I'm looking for really. We have done the places of power. I think one is in Denerim. Notices of termination. I think one of this is in Denerim. We found one in Denerim, one in Orzammar, so another one should be in Denerim. I'm not going to go hunt for that. 10 lyrium potions, yeah, get it. Deliver a sack of 15 toxin, yeah, don't give a crap. Keep an eye out for love letters, that's not something we can really do. So a lot of these are basically not something I'm gonna go after, or a lot, they're partially at least done already. Done. 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 So we've actually done these already. So that didn't take too long, which is nice. We do have to do a shopping trip. Revisit a lot of the stores.
As there is but one world, one
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
power maker. They are
The
sinners
deep
who
dark
have given
before
us
dawn's first light seems eternal, but know that the sun always rises.
Templar Guards.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring ham without provocation to the least of his children are breaded and accursed by the Maker.
Those who bring ham? And the Maker does not bread sinners.
Oh, would you stop correcting me? I know the chant like the back of my hand.
A little something extra. For friendship.
And your mouth still doesn't.
Good to see you again.
Where's the last apprentice?
Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
Anyone? If we see a guy with a mage's clothing, that's probably our guy. Could be him, no. It's not him. Well, since we're here, we might as well visit the shop here. Do it while we do the other. Ah, there he is.
Yes, make it quick. Strange. Let's see this. I knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
Yeah. 7 whole weeks. Oh, and teleportation again.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry...
Couldn't they have them walk away or something? Why do potent Lyrium potion cost so much? Weapons are not the things we're mainly interested in here. It's definitely the mid-range cost items, and we're basically only interested in the magical effects. Reaper specimens. Constitution 5 resistance, spell resistance, chance to dodge attacks, armor. Only restricted to mage, and I don't think we really need these kind of items for mage. But I don't know. Nice resistances, chance to dodge attacks, plus 12 armor, but again, that's not the kind of defense a mage really uses. It's definitely a good robe. The problem is those magical abilities it has would be much better in anything but a robe. Twitch. Okay, Grandmaster Flame. I'm generally avoiding flame runes because, while they affect a lot of things, they don't affect certain things. A lot of demons seem to be pretty much immune to them. Grandmaster Paralyze. I'm buying the Spirit Healer manual. I don't think we have it available, so might as well save.
Welcome to the one.
It won't make any kind of difference here, but in case I want to play this game in the future, it's ready.
Welcome to the one.
Few runes would be interesting. Grandmaster Paralyzed, for example. Not sure. I'm only interested in Master and Grandmaster level runes at this point. Master Hail. Damage versus Undead. The rune system would be sort of better if you could remove and add them on the fly. Now, these very specialized runes are something I at least tend to avoid. Unless you know specifically you're just going against the undead, it just doesn't make sense. You're much better off with almost anything else. And usually there's a line between undead and demons, because they're basically undead are basically dead possessed by a demon. So you usually see both of them. So it's much more sensible to take something that works against both. Imperial Edge. It's a nice sword, but no rune slots. Well, we now have enough extra space, we don't have to worry about that. Do I want to buy some of the runes? Grandmaster Paralyze might be interesting. Grandmaster Flame might not be bad either. Even if some things are immune to it, it'll still work on most things, and we're not going to get a lot of enough Grandmaster Lightning runes to fit on everyone. So I also don't want to use massive amounts of golds on runes. They're fine, but well, what else am I going to buy with them? Let's take Master Dreamer, Grandmaster Flame, Grandmaster Paralyze, Master Hail. It's quite a lot of money spent. We'll do some kind of a final, or at least close to final equipment check for the whole group at some point anyway, probably before we start landsmeet. I'm not sure if the landsmeet is the end of things.
Have you heard the news about how?
Everyone in the city has. Ryland must be pleased.
That half-blood is as cold as the mountains. Did they not serve together in the war?
Oh, I can hardly speak ill of the sense or conscience of any man simply for wishing Rendon Howe dead. You've met him. The man made vipers see.
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too.
Boy, take your petition to the Darkspawn if it's so important to you. They hold my Arling now. I hear they're charitable folk.
Seems like all the Arls are here in this tavern. Who are you?
Gallagher Wolf, Arl of the West Hills, or what's left of them. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds, the ground rotting beneath your feet, plagues and darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion. What's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim? There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
Well, I didn't say I was shedding
nothing
any
more to
tears
say.
over his passing.
Pester someone
Was
else.
any friend of mine?
Have you heard the news about how?
Yeah.
Everyone in the city has. Ryland must be... Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. My son described you in great detail. He tells me that I owe you his life.
I would leave no man to suffer at Arl House hands.
When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish Howe still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
Okay, yeah, we'll try to get support to defeat Loghain.
Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I'm taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Banorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Okay, a change in leadership. Time has come to see this guild under new leadership. My father has led the irregulars through some tough times, but it is clear that his judgment is faulty from age, and it's time for new blood to head up the guild. This was a difficult decision for me to come to, and I fear that he will not give up his position peacefully. You will find him in Denerim, in the Market District, likely surrounded by his sycophants. Do whatever you deem necessary to convince him that his son's leadership is the best chance for the guild to thrive in these times. Guild backs this mission, my friend, as do many of our friends in Denerim. Let concerns of dissent fade from your mind. This is the right thing to do. Oh.
What can I get you, stranger?
Okay, D requires a message to be sent. I have my allies despite my dislike of appeasement and handholding. In fact, several are prepared to come to Denerim and assist in fighting some less than loyal tongue-baggers. They are currently hiding along the outskirts of the Brazilian forest, a position that is temporary at best. I need someone to enter the wood and fire a message arrow to signal safe passage. I would send one of my own people, but circumstance has caused me to suffer a shortage of trustworthy associates. There will be good gold paid for this service. I recommend only the skilled take up this task.
Probably. Hebron has done nothing since we've arrived except spend coin on herself. If we stay in Denerim much longer, I'll have to send her to a cloister.
No need for such drastic measures. She's only a child. She'll outgrow this.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
May I help you?
I was asked to give this to you.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
Ermenric asks you to pray for him. Oh no, I say he needs your help.
He's alive then? Please, if you have any news of my brother, I would hear it.
He's in the dungeon of the Isle of Denerim's estate.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the Circle of Magi. An heirloom is a small thing compared to my brother's life.
I approve this. It sucks. Level 21.
Find everything you need?
Oh, we're good. Corscott's gauntlets. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Ambassador assassination. Okay. Sign of safe passage. Might as well do that. Brazilian forest. Fire and single arrow. Okay. What could it be this time? Ah, Blackstone mercenaries.
My friend, you have returned. Do we have business?
I haven't returned, it's my first visit.
Of course. Come speak with me anytime.
Can I get you a ladder?
You were the Grey Warden who broke the curse. I demand to know what happened to the werewolves. Where did they go?
They're no longer werewolves, the curse was broken.
That makes no difference. Those monsters killed my husband. They killed so many of my people. They have Dalish blood on their hands. If they are human once more, that shall make it all the easier to take vengeance for their crimes. Tell me where they are!
Yeah. That 3 unwanted vengeance too, look what they did to him.
It destroyed him. Yes, perhaps you speak wisely. If they are gone and never return here, then perhaps it is better to let it simply end there. We will go back to the camp then. Thank you for your words. Please accept this small token of my gratitude. It belonged to my husband, and I cannot carry it any longer.
So what is this it? Your husband was carrying not those silver leaf. +1 cunning, yeah. With such amazing treasures, it's a wonder he died. I mean, no wonder he died. Almost the same thing, really.
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
Hmm. Yeah, it's okay to start fighting. I give permission.
Is it time to kill something?
It appears the messenger was not expected to survive the message, but you defeated the ambush and these associates know it is safe to move. Return to the Gnord Noble indefinitely. We know they are out there and they will move when their fellow vermin call them out. Watch for the sign and slaughter the lot. They will know it is coming and probably abandon the poor sap of our messenger. But even in that, our message will be sent with an authority theirs cannot have. By the order of Emir Thorogood. Well, this wasn't too bad. Okay, I'll try to see if I can use the merchant again. Last time they were angry about something. Refused to do any dealings with me.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield. I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
So, what do you have? lot of drift through toxin extracts and other things. We did have a toxin extract mission, so I might as well do it just to get rid of it. I think it was 15. Danish boots. Not too bad. Compared to Liliana. Not bad at all. Same armor class plus 3 defense. Weight superior drakeskin boots has the same armor class, plus 1 dexterity plus 10 fire resistance. Even if we don't give it to Liliana, I think Zevran at least will has a weaker one. Plus 5% fire resistance, although plus 3 defense isn't exactly a lot. Basically, I'm not buying anything that will make a difference, that's what I'm saying. It's the exact same crap. So not really worth buying. Guess it's back to dinner for us.
Ah, Warden, we finally meet. I know why you're here. Talran sent you. My own son wants me dead. I suppose I should be proud that I bred in him such ambition.
Why would he want you dead?
He is an ambitious child. Hungry for the guild to be the way it was in his grandfather's day. A violent band bolstered by secret funding from the nobility. He disagrees with my belief that we can make our way without such backroom dealing. We can, instead, work with honor and integrity.
I agree with you.
I appreciate you saying that, Warden. It's good to know that my beliefs are shared by someone of your station. I have wrestled with my own emotions about my son for some time, in fear that I may have to turn a blade on him myself. But I cannot bring myself to do it. Kill my own son. Even if it's what's best for my men.
I guess I'll have to do it.
I ache even discussing this, but Tauran has killed his opponents and bullied my men. It has to stop. Challenge him to a duel and defeat him. Return to one of our posts, and I will reward you. As much as I appreciate your help, I cannot see you after the deed is done. Despite everything, you will still be the one who killed my son. Last I heard, he was headed toward Lothering. You should find him there. Come, men! Evil thoughts make me thirsty for ale.
It probably isn't a coincidence that he's surrounded by a huge army. I think the game sort of knows that he's the most likely target that people will go after.
Take this. You've earned it.
I don't think Caesar had anything. Wade won't sell me anything anymore. Corim probably could have something. I don't recall.
You do your father proud, my lord. Certainly. You do me great honor, my lord.
Chesant Grange Mall. 151. Damage, armor penetration, stamina regeneration, 75 stamina. it's a nice weapon, but nothing that we want. The problem is we have quite nice two-handed weapons already, and we only need two of them. So there's no point in spending 150 gold on a weapon that we basically have very little need of. And it doesn't seem like there's anything else worth buying, so yeah.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orthamar. You won't find better.
Okay. So Denerim, as far as I'm concerned, does not contain anything of really interest anymore. There's only a couple of places we haven't checked.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished one of your quests.
What can I get you, stranger?
Ooh, false witness. D has need for assistance. There are those who seek to impugn upon my good reputation. Certain aspects of business may have required unpalatable acts, but these former associates were just as much a part of them as I was. Their supposed redemptions reek of opportunity, not conscience. These loose tongues need heads to match. I need someone who is free to travel and knows what to do when traitors are found. The reward will be appropriately handsome. Untraceable. Something from K. Seems some people just can't play fair. Make changes to benefit everyone and all you get are glares from the old men. No more toys for me, it seems, unless an enterprising friend cares to make a strategic donation, something nondescript that can be moved by small vendors. Garnet. Let's say 10 pieces. Can't trade money for money, but I'm generous with my gratitude. Don't I have that already? I have some gems. Now, amethyst, greenstones. Diamond, ruby, emerald, sapphire. I did have garnets at one point, I'm sure of it. Maybe a sultan. Well, there's also the... I don't recall what I stored in the Soldier's Peak chest. So that's one thing. I'm going to go to Denerim, Lake Kalenhad, and Orzammar. Okay. Shops in Denerim. There aren't that many shops here.
There's nothing more to say. Pester someone else.
Not sure what to take. There really isn't anything worth taking anymore. I guess we could go for the Well, final blow. Taunt. Disengage. Hmm. What stats to take? Strength would probably be the best option. Master survival. Taunt. Uh, don't really know. We could go after the perfect striking, but it's so the activation cost is 81, so we wouldn't be using this most of the time. I guess it could be used to counter things like misdirection hex or something like that. Hmm. Yeah, shit. Anyway, shops. Oh. These guys are not normal. They're basically, I guess, a bunch of thieves, so I don't particularly mind fighting them, killing them.
I knew this was coming. Spent all the coin preparing, so I ain't dying over it.
Yeah. It's not like they're surprised that someone's gonna come after them.
I see enemies ahead!
I try to be merciful!
Am I too quick for you?
All right.
So, a few guys who know that they've done bad things and death is coming for them.
Now's better than later.
We do need to travel to outside the city, so we might as well take a visit to Soldier's Peak while we're doing that.
What can I do for you, Warden? Certainly.
What wares do you have? Grandmaster Frost. Frost does nothing to undead, and they're fairly common here, so no. Hold on. Undead, yeah, not good enough.
Got it.
Huh, I did have some jewelry. Each gem is an individual piece? No, surely not. No, it's just one. Ah, I was worried there for a moment. No, it's the runes. Runes are individual. Yeah, we need to... not now. Not now. We'll install that later. When we do the final inventory management. Wait. Yeah, nothing special there. So, what is it? Well, Blackstone Irregulars wrapping up. This probably is not going to be an easy fight.
My friend. Look, everyone. It's our Grey Warden associate. Do you have business with me?
I'm here to kill you.
I suppose my father got to you. Did he tell you about honor and integrity? About my evil plans to conquer the guild? His beliefs are outdated and destructive. Since I put my plans in place, this guild has blossomed. We are better funded and better equipped than ever. You were part of that. Stopping his supply chains, bribing nobles in Denerim. Take pride, my friend. We are remaking the Irregulars into a political force.
I don't want to have a part of this.
Of course. Walk away. I'll even forgive your failure to complete your mission. No sense in sending you back after my father. He'll be well hidden by now. I suggest that this be the last of our business together, my friend. Come, man. Let's see about tracking the old man down.
That's not what I wanted to do. I did want to kill him. So, let's try that again. I thought that I don't want no part of this was about... I don't want any part of your offer. Apparently, again, I read the things carelessly.
Do you have business with me? You were part of that. Stopping his supply chains.
You have to die.
You're entitled to your opinion, but I think my men might disagree with you. Men, to me!
I don't think we can take on Terran. Not fast enough. Look, all these... I don't see archers. At least not a lot. Which is good.
I see enemies ahead.
On my way.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, there was a goddamn archer doing scatter shots on dead. Shit. What? Yep, group heal, thanks.
Now we go into
Okay, it wasn't too bad. Free Scout Arming Cap. Fairly crappy equipment. And that was it. Fine. It's nice to be able to wrap up things quickly. So we just need to go visit Orzammar and we're done. We will certainly visit the not goddamn mercenaries, but the merchants here while we're at it.
They're from the guild! I know that's the one they hired! Stop them!
Skinny Frank.
I see enemies ahead!
This has gone well.
No loot. There is a tavern trader here, so does it have anything worthwhile?
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you? Of course. What would you...
I don't recall him having anything worthwhile. Bottles. Yep, nothing noteworthy. So Orzammar remains, and then we're done.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to... Off we go then.
I'm sure you need supplies.
We don't need any more lyrium potions no matter what. Staffs of the Majesty Lord. The only worthwhile thing about this is the +2 mana regeneration in combat. It's not the only good thing about it, but it's not worth it. That's why we have all those potions, so we can get around that. I'm certainly not spending over half my remaining funds to buy an item that's not really in any way necessary. It does provide other boosts, like all staffs do. But we already have a decent one, so nothing of interest. So Orzammar. It's probably in the mountains. What is it this time? It's a trader, isn't it? Yep. Looking for a man with a few guards.
was a riot in High Ever last night.
This about the guild? I swear, I didn't tell them anything. I just took the sovereigns.
That just isn't right. You can't go treating Ferelden lords like lackeys.
Maybe so. Talk about it.
About the Darkspawn. You ever think of that? What's to be done? What can we do?
I've told you what I know. Even
Yeah.
certainly.
I'm somewhat interested in doing a visit to the proper Orgrimmar. Yeah, nothing really worthwhile here.
Have you changed your mind yet? Are you willing to speak seriously?
Of your bosom? As you wish.
No, I do not wish to speak of my bosom.
But it is a marvelous bosom. I have seen women half your age who have not held up half so well. Perhaps it is a magical bosom?
Stop talking about my bosom.
But I thought you wished to speak seriously.
I do. I thought, however foolishly, that you might be willing to speak of your past.
We could do that. There have been many bosoms in my past, though only few as fine as yours.
Enough. I'm ending this conversation.
A fine bosom indeed, a magical bosom. Okay, there aren't that many shops here.
I trust Valor, my noble.
I'm only asking. Right. Best in the trade, you know. I work the ore myself.
We're not looking for weapons, really. Anything we might have missed? Ooh, small brilliant. Natural crystal. Holy shit. So there was something even above flawless. +6 health regeneration in combat. Okay, what is the fighting crystal? +4 dexterity, 15% chance to dodge attacks, chance to avoid missile attacks, +50% electricity resistance. I think we're gonna buy a small brilliant natural crystal and a large brilliant fighting crystal. That's properly good. Small brilliant eyes. No, I don't think so. We can use one of our existing crystals if we need to. If something is immune to natural damage, poison damage. The only thing I can really think of that might be immune would be undead, but they would be immune to cold as well, so it doesn't make much of a difference there.
You again. Here to buy something, or were you just... Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Yeah, I forgot to visit the girl. One who went to the Mage's Circle. Wonder if she is actually there and I could talk to her.
I'm going to find Ruck now. I know I can save him.
So why are you still here? Okay, I'm leaving. There might be something here, but I'm getting the hell out.
How long were you in that cloister, my dear woman?
Just over 2 years. Why do you ask?
And all the brothers and sisters there, they had taken vows?
Red.
Most of them, yes.
Just a bit.
For 2 years, you had no contact with anyone but men and women who are promised to some uncaring god?
What are you getting at?
Didn't you desire companionship during those 2 years? 2 years! The very thought makes me weak.
My time in the cloister was a time of contemplation. I occupied myself with thoughts of the Maker and other worthy pursuits. But like I said, most of the brothers and sisters had taken vows. Not all of them. Some were just affirmed, like me.
Aha! That is not so bad then.
Nothing happened, Zivran. It would not be right to engage in that behavior in a house devoted to the Maker.
Why? The Maker made us who we are. He made our urges. He gave us these parts. You think he made them for looks?
Can I go? Yes, I can. Well, there would be Redcliffe now, wouldn't there? Is there anything worthwhile in Redcliffe? I don't recall there being. Let's say no. I think dinner, and then we're pretty much done. Unless there's a new group of missions popping up at the tavern, the rogue line of missions. Blackstone irregulars are now done. We can't finish up some of the Mage's Collective missions unless we would basically revisit a huge number of sites just to see where we missed our little scroll, and it just isn't worth it.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
It could be anywhere really.
The captain sends his regards.
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get you, stranger?
Dead drops. Kay is looking for someone who can travel far afield. What with guards and suspicious old men watching my every move, how's a man supposed to keep up with his weave of influence and get his associates their deserved rewards? If someone were to deliver the spoils of my previous deals, I would be certain to compensate them with a fair amount of coin. It's a bit of travel, but one must keep people updated on their debts owed and earned. Harsh decisions. To the warden from the... So, the person assisting me is the infamous Grey Warden. I like that. Someone else who prefers hands-on, not playing with trinkets. We are alike, you and I. I'm sick of journeymen changing things just to make their name. And I'm tired of trying to make friends. Business is business, not who likes who. It's the time to set an example. Young Kay is becoming too much of a headache. I want him dead. No whispers, no setting plots in motions. Everyone knows he's after my territory. No point in hiding the act now. In fact, I'll spread the word and his lieutenants will find you. You take care of it. You're the warden. I haven't paid attention to what missions were for K and what missions were for D. So, new upstart or the old men? I'll keep doing missions for K for the moment. Denerim, Redcliffe, Orzammar, Spoiled Princess. Denerim Market. So what exactly are these places? Dead drop.
Dwarven craft.
Spoiled Princess. One was outside Orzammar, so another quick trip. I'm interested in seeing what K has in store for us. We chose the old guard with the mercenaries. I'll probably side with the new ones this time. Denerim, Redcliffe, Orzammar. Outside Orzammar, so we don't have to waste our time running in and out there. Where is it? Yeah. I want to take this questline to the end. At least this one. We'll see what K's offer will be. Picture. Yeah, I think I'll end here once I finish this particular mission. There's still going to be a little bit left. What do I... this is pretty much the last thing we need to do before we're gonna start the... Yeah, I'll end after this because we have to do...
So, I imagine it has been some time for you, Liliana.
Some time for me? I do not know what you mean.
Some time since you last knocked boots, shall we say? You did just come from the cloistered life, no?
Of course it has been some time. There are more important things in life than knocking boots, Zevran.
Oh, I'll not argue that. I simply mean that the body has urges. Urges given to us by the Maker. Yours must be considerable after all that time.
That is a very personal question.
I mean no offense. I simply offer my services should you ever feel the need for release.
You're kind to think of my well-being, so Zevran.
Let it never be said that I am not available when the call for help goes out.
Trap. He's detonated. His third payment is more lethal than he suggested. Some of K's dessert payment is meant to be lethal. Last one detonated during the drop due to time in your pack. If you are satisfied with the job you have done, return to the well-connected bartender. Endearment for your reward. So, assassination attempt. So, they should be the equivalent for the K missions that we did for D already. So, at this point, there's probably an acknowledgement at least that they know who we are and they want us to take care of them.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
What can I get you, stranger? What can I get you, stranger?
No. Harsh decisions. I think this is probably the... Yeah, it's probably the end of... They both lead to this, one way or another. Anyway. I'll be ending here. We don't have all that much to do. Probably harsh decisions is pretty much the last one. Yeah. And then we can move on to the landsmeet. But we'll have to do leveling up, go get all our equipment from Soldier's Peak, try to see the best possible combinations for everyone with probably the best equipment in general given to myself. So if there's no equipment transfers, massive equipment transfers to the expansion, I'll at least keep everything I'm currently carrying. So even if we lose something, we still have a decent amount of cash and a good item set to start with probably good runes and all that. So we should be fine.